Hi folks, welcome to the last game of the weekend. This game is against the Keystone Wild. We'll see. All right, so starting first lineup, Luca, Jake, Voop, with Ricky and Jacob, with Justin, Adams, and net. All right, looks like we're all set. Luke on the face-off, gets dropped back all the way into Team Philly's defensive zone. Sent back along the board, picked up by Jacob. Jacob swings it around, back out to Luca. Luca, shot on goal. Justin steers it back into the corner. Swipe back, Ricky. Back along the corners. Reached back and got Jacob. Jacob gets it. Gets it out. Jake gets it. Opportunity with the goaltender. Gets a shot off. Knocked down in front. Sent forward by the Wild. Kick saved by Justin into the corner. Back along. Back over to Lucas. Lucas. Sent back down. Forward, back over to McCooch. Wild regroup, gather it. Tap back, coming out of the zone, back over to McCooch. Circle back over to Nolan. Nolan tried to get it out of the zone, unable to do so. McCooch, back along the boards. Pick clean by Toby. Toby gets it, back out to Denny. Wild get it, send it deep into the corner. Pick back up, Nolan. Presses back over to Lucas. Lucas gets it out. Gets it back up to Denny going long. Gets a shot off, but goes just wide. Back over looking for, picked up by Toby. Toby gets a shot off, it goes off the crossbar. So close. Puck's dropped. Jimmy with Trent. Back out to the point to Evan. Pops it back over to Trent. Trent back over to Connor. Ooh! Quick shot by Jimmy. Gets to the goaltender. Wards it off into the corner. Looking. Connor. Back out to the point to Bops. Bops gets a shot. Knocks back down. Back out. Kick back over. Evan taps it forward. Bops over. Tries to clear it, still down. Back into the corner again. Wild get it, send it back out to the point. Oh. So pass, dropped down slightly, and then trickled by Justin for the first score of the game, the 4:34 mark. 1-0 Wild. Oof. Voop, Jake, Caden. Puck's dropped, back out. Jake tried to pick it up, back over to Caden. Jake over to get it, tried to get it over to Caden on the opposite side. Wild gather it. Caden back over to get to it. Kicked it forward, back over to Jake. Jake sends it deep. Goes all the way around to the opposite side. Caden's back over to retrieve it, back over to Jake. Picked up by the Wild. Back out to the point, Ricky. Sends it deep, tries to get by a man, is unable to do so. Swung back over into the corner, the Wild centering pass. Justin with a kick save. Net has come off. Lucas, Denny, McCooch. Toby, back to retrieve it along the boards. Gets it, sends it back up. Tap forward. Swung back around the other side. Nice save by Justin. Bounces back over the net. Sent back out to the neutral zone. Picked up by the Wild. McCooch back. Back over to Toby. Send it back over to Lucas. Lucas gets a shot off. Puck drop, back out. Picked up by Jimmy alongside the boards. Jimmy taps it, centering pass right to the Wild. Toby's there to keep it in the zone. Back on the opposite side, Trent over to retrieve it. Circles it back over to Jimmy. Jimmy tries to move a guy off the puck. Back over, gets by Toby. Trent on the back check, that's offsides. Jimmy, Connor, Trent. Puck's down, back over to Connor. Connor sends it back. Justin knocks it back into the corner. Evan tries to run it up the boards. Justin steers it back over into the corner, back over to Bops. Bops has pressure on him. Connor flicks it up and it goes into the bench. Luka, Vuk, Caden. Puck's out, back into the corner. Bops is there. Caden on the forecheck. All the way down into the corner. Works his way out. Tries to get it by, back over to Vuk. Vuk tried to get it over to Luka. Luka stick raised. Back out to Caden. Caden sends it deep, back to the opposite side. Vuk. Good job knocking it back. Cycles it back over to Caden. Caden cycles it back around, back over to Vuk. Back out. Puck is still floating out. Evan knocks it back down. Back along. Evan's still holding it there. Still back out. Now comes out of the zone. Back over to Bops. Bops sends it over to the opposite side. Aiden gets knocked off his skates. Back high stick. And a shot by McCooch goes off a defender stick high into the protective webbing. Lucas, Denny, McCooch, Ricky, and Jacob. Puck is down. Pass goes across the ice, back to the other side. Wild try to clear the zone. Lucas knocks it back down. Now it's back out center. Jacob swings it around, back over to Ricky. Ricky over to Denny. Picked back up by Lucas. Lucas gets it over to the opposite side. McCooch gets a shot off. Back out to the point to Jacob. Jacob tries for a shot into the protective webbing. Jimmy, Trent, Connor. Puck is down, back into Wild's corner. Trent over to put a little pressure on him. Kick back out. Ricky picks it up. Swings back over to Jacob. Team Philly clears the zone. Send it back deep in. Trent just underneath of his stick. Centering pass. Back over to Jacob. Picked up by Jimmy. Jimmy sends it deep all the way back around to the opposite side. Goaltender knocks it down. Trent over on the forecheck. Jacob approaches. Gets a shot off. Back out front. Puck is just sitting there. And that'll be an icing off. So 10:04 left. 1-0 Wild. Jimmy, Connor, Trent, Nolan, and Toby on defense. Puck back to the point. Sent back over. Connor. Nice play. Jimmy got a good shot off after a nice pass. Now it goes over to the corner. Picked up. Puck is still sitting there. It's trapped against the wall. Now it's back out. Jimmy tries to release it. Now it's back in the corner. Jimmy. Connor tries to move the guy up the puck. Wild come back down. Back around to the other side. Jimmy tries to knock it out. Zone. Can't do it. Back out to the Wild control. Set it back out to the point. Now it's out of the zone. Good job by Nolan. Defensive pressure. Wild send it back over opposite side. Jump it deep. Toby sends it up. Makes its way out. Back over to Luca. Luca sends it deep. Luca picks up his own puck. Back over. Boot. Centers back over to Luca. Back out to Nolan, or Evan at the point. Back over to Luca in the corner. Centering pass. Picked up by the Wild. Evan gets it. Drives corner. Evan back. Centering pass back opposite side, back over to Luca. Luca back out to the point to Bops. Bops kicks it back in. Jumps over Luca's stick, now back into the corner. Evan, down on the forecheck, back out to the point. Boot, gets a shot off, goes just wide. Boot, keeps it in. Now picked up by Denny. Denny out on the ice now, centering pass, nobody there. McCooch. All the way, icy. .744 first period. Puck's dropped. McCooch tries to pick it up, back over to Denny. Denny back out to the point. Jacob tried to get a shot off, goes off a defender, goes wide. Lucas back into the corner. Back out to Jacob. Now it's back out to Ricky. Ricky sends around to the opposite side. McCooch over to pick it up. Lucas drops it around, sends it around over to Denny. Denny knocks it back down. outside the reach of McCooch. Swung back. Wild, come back. Blue line. And Justin with a nice chest grab. Jimmy, Connor, Trent with Nolan and Toby got on the ice. Puck's dropped, back over to Toby. Toby tries to kick it back out. Back over to Jimmy. Jimmy looking up. Gets it back opposite side. Try to hit Connor streaking down the other side. Now Wild. Send back up in the neutral zone. Nolan drops it down, grabs it. Kick back up to Trent. Can't control it. Kicks it forward. Wild, get it. Circle back. Toby picks it up. Trent comes back. Cycles it back the other way. Toby. Back over to Trent. Drops it in. Back out to Nolan. Nolan takes a shot. Nice glove save by the goaltender. .607 left first period. 1-0 Wild. Puck's down. Shot. Almost makes it past the goaltender. Back out to the point to Nolan. Vogt, Jake, Caden. Wild pick it clean, come back over. Caden makes its way outside the neutral zone. Back over to Nolan. Nolan circles back around, tries to lose a man. Jake kicks it out in the neutral zone. Good job by Caden. Gloves it down. All the way back. Back over to Jake. Picked up by Caden. Picked back up by Caden. Now by Toby. Toby playing on the puck. Lucas is right there. Gets his shot off. Kick saved by the goaltender. Nice pass by Denny. Back up. Lucas picks it back up. Over to Denny. Nice shot attempt. Back over to Evan. That's offsides. Jacob and Ricky on the defensive end. Lucas, Denny, and McCooch. Puck's back. Kicked into the zone, picked up by Ricky. Ricky, back over to Jacob. Jacob can't control it on his strong side. Kick back out. Now it makes its way to the neutral zone. Wild's got to regroup. Jacob picks it up, sends it all the way over to Ricky. Ricky looking for an outlet. Try to get McCooch streaking down the opposite side. Shot goes just high. Puck's all the way in the opposite corner. Puck's dropped down, back over to Jacob. Jacob gets checked into the boards, picked up by Lucas, now controlled by the Wild, now back in the corner. Ricky back over, gets checked. Lucas sends it back all the way to McCooch. McCooch takes a swipe at it, fans on the puck, still can't get out of the zone. Now it's picked up. Lucas loses the puck, picked up by Connor, gets a shot off, goes off the side of the net. Swung down, Trent on the ice. You got Jimmy coming up the crease. And gets knocked down by the goaltender. .249 left first period, 1-0 Wild. Jimmy on the faceoff. Back over to Connor, sends it out to the point, to Nolan. Connor swings back around, taps it back. Pressure onto the puck, back over to Nolan. Nolan back in the corner, swings it around to the opposite side. Trent is there. Tries to clear it back up to Jimmy. Jimmy sends it long. Connor looks for somebody, holds it back, a good stick lift. Try to circle around to Trent, unable to do so, comes back all the way into the neutral zone. Drops it forward to Trent. Trent can't control it. Now it's pushed forward, back over to Luca. Luca, controlled by Jimmy. Now it's all the way back in the neutral zone. Caden with a trip at the 1:45 mark. So Team Philly will be down a man for at least a minute and 45 seconds. Vuk, Luca, Bobst, and Evan. Puck's drop, back out. Controlled by Vuk. Vuk charging forward on the forecheck. Wild get to it. Cycle it back. Cycle around all the way to the opposite side. Drop it down into the corner. It's back over to Bobst. There. Try to get over to Luca. Luca tries to get it past the man. Is unable to do so. Now Luca gets it out. Cycled back, a minute 26 left on the penalty. Back over to Luca. Luca sends it deep. Trent, Connor, out onto the ice. Connor in pursuit. Evan forces man into the boards. Pick back up, 49 seconds left. Shot goes off a defender's stick and into the protective webbing. So 45 seconds left in this period. Connor on the faceoff, back out to the point. Wild, circle back around the other side. And Justin with a nice glove save. Puck's dropped, back over. Kicked all the way back, 33 seconds. Trent. Good job by Team Philly to put some pressure on. 21 seconds. Shot goes off of Jacob, is unable to get out. Trapped back down in the corner. Knocked back down. Justin steers it into the corner, 7 seconds. 3, 2, stick steered into the corner, and that should do it. So the end of the first period, 1-0 Wild. Team Philly will still have 15 seconds remaining on their penalty. So out on the ice to start second period, Lucas, Ricky, Jacob, and McCooch. Puck's dropped, one back, Wild control. Centering pass, back over, gets across the blue line. Cleared back out, Jacob, that's a high stick, and that'll go all the way down. So 2 seconds left on the penalty kill for Team Philadelphia. Puck's drop, and that's even strength. Cleared back out, comes across the blue line. Kick saved by Justin, puck's still out. Controlled, sent all the way back, and that'll be an icing call. Christian, Lucas, Denny, Ricky, and Jacob. Puck's down, one back by the Wild, pushes through, now goes alongside the boards. Back out to the point, gets it all the way down. Opposite side, back point again. Puck is still floating. Justin tries to put a glove on it. Shot attempt goes off of Jacob, back over to Lucas. Lucas dives it out, clears the zone. Line change for Team Philadelphia. Tap forward, back over to Connor. Connor, he sends it back over to Jacob. Jacob, so close. Almost had that. Right into your living room screen. Getting grief from the crowd for not catching the puck. 15:45. Jimmy on faceoff. Oh, wow. Backdoor by the Wild, almost worked. Kick back up in the neutral zone. Back over, Wild control. Trent's over there, a little pressure on. Tries to pick it clean, is unable to do so. Connor charging forward, trying to get to it. Trent's over. A little bit of help. Now it's back over to the boards. Wild's there. Try to center pass back over to Jimmy. Jimmy tries to get a shot off. Trent. Centering pass right to a defender. Wild. Come back. Jimmy's there. Gets a shot off. Back over to Trent. Connor off the ice. Back over to Luca. Luca. Jumps Toby's stick. Toby on the back check. Kicks it back up over to Jimmy. Jimmy gives it back over to Toby. Toby makes his way around, loses the puck. Wild, get forward. Now kicks it back out in the neutral zone, and that's offsides. $14.31. Puck's down. Back over to the other side. Wild send it deep all the way around. Justin knocks it down behind the net. Picked up by Evan. Evan drives it up against the boards. Back over to Luca. Luca clears the zone. Still cleared. Wild send it deep. Bops on the back check. Back over to Foster. Releases it. Wild centering pass right out front. Justin with a knockdown. Back over. Jake picks up the stick after dropping it. Still out front. Now it's into the neutral zone again. Centers it back all the way out. Picked up by Evan. And that's an offside. Wild try to get it to the neutral zone. Under Denny's stick. Kick save by Justin. Nice kick save. The Cooch over to help out. Picked up by the Wild. Shot goes high. Back out to the point. Evan back over, knocks defender off his skates. Line change for both teams. Connor, Trent, Jimmy with Ricky and Jacob. 12:46 mark. Jimmy drops it, picks it back up, tried to get it off his stick, is unable to do so. Backhanded shot attempt. Centering pass. Back out to the point, and Justin cradles it nicely. Puck's back out. Jacob retrieves it, works his way around, kicks it back up to Connor. Connor taps it forward, back over to Jimmy. Gets it up to Trent. Trent one-on-one with the goaltender. Oh my gosh. Goaltender came out and played it accordingly. Back over to Jimmy. Jimmy centering pass right off of Trent. A couple of golden opportunities. Justin steers it over into the corner, picked up by Trent. Trent back over to Jimmy. Back over to Connor. Connor gets a shot off, goes just wide. Picked up. Now it's back up to Jacob. Jacob, shot goes high. Picked up by Trent. Trent back into the corner, getting pressure. Connor comes off the ice. Caden back on. Back over to Voop. Voop circles back around, gets pinned up against the board. Swung back all the way to Ricky. Ricky tried to get a shot off, and it goes into protective webbing. Caden on the face-off. Jake tried to pick it up, loses it. Back out, center pass, back up to Toby. Toby tries to center it back out, try to clear his own. Toby pump back and gets his own puck. Gets a shot off, kick saved by the goaltender. Jake, little pressure on the puck. Caden's back over. Caden, looking, back out to the point to Nolan. Back out, centering pass. Voop, good job trying to keep the puck in the zone, unable to do so. Nolan moves the defender off his skates. Pick back up, now it comes outside the neutral zone. They have to wait for the zone to clear. Centering pass, Voop, and that's an offsides. Should be center ice face-off. .25, second period, 1-0 Wild. Lucas, McCooch, Denny. Bobston, Evan back on defense. Puck's one back over to Bops. Bops centering pass back over to Lucas. Lucas sends it forward, back around. McCooch on the forecheck. Back along the boards. Denny. Back over to Denny. Denny looking. Score! No. Where is it? Oh, it's underneath of him. Oh, so close. Good attempt. Puck shot, back over. Attempted shot, goes right in front of the goaltender, he gloves it down. Lucas gets it down. Centering pass back over, chopped down, picked back up. Bob's trying to get a shot off, hits the defender. Now it's back down over to Lucas. Lucas lets it go. Circles it back around to the opposite side. McCooch gets it. Centering pass almost got to Lucas. Shot by Denny. Shot by Lucas. Back out to the point. Attempted shot. Evan pins a defender forward up against the wall. Evan comes away with it. Picked back up by Bops. Lucas gets to it. Scores! Lucas with the feed. With Connor coming onto the ice. Top shelves it, opposite side for the first score of the game for Team Philadelphia. That was a wicked shot. This game is all notched up at the 8:46 mark of the second period. Connor, Jimmy, Trent on the ice. Puck stop, one back. Token pressure. Connor's there, tried to knock it out. Makes his way all the way back to Jacob. Still in the zone. Centering pass, Trent tries to knock it away. Back into the corner. Jimmy's back over to pick it up. Back out to the point. Shot, redirected, goes around the goal. Back over to Jimmy. Jimmy. That'll make it to the goaltender. No icing. Wild pick it up. Picked up by Jimmy. Jimmy keeps it in, sends it back. Back over to Connor. Jimmy on the forecheck, tries to get to it. Knocked all the way back. That should be an icing. Luke, Caden, Luca, Ricky, and Jacob out on the ice. Puck drop, pick back up. Caden underneath of his skates. Wild come across. Toe drag, try to release it. Jacob cleared back out. Now it's into the neutral zone. That's not going to make it all the way back. Wild. Warner, good job getting to it. Picked up, comes across the blue line. Ricky tries to clear the zone, back out to the point. Wild get it. Redirect, back under. Wild get to it. Send it back out to the point. Point again. Jacob rides around the opposite side. Gets pinned. Tries to release it. Gets by a defender. Send it back off to the opposite side. Back over to Caden. Back out to Luca. Luca centering pass. Lucas sends it back out to Toby. Opposite side pass back over to Luca. Gets knocked down. Wild come across. Team Philly. Off the post. Got super lucky on that. Lucas gets it back up to McCooch. Cooch sends it deep on the opposite side. Caden coming off the ice. Toby charging down. Picked up by McCooch. Centers it back to a defender. McCooch back into the corner. Gets knocked down. Lucas over. Tried to get a piece of it. Was unable to do so. Denny tried to pick it up. Now it's into the neutral zone again. The Wild get it at center ice. Justin with a nice glove save. Heavy action. Puck's down. Now floats back out, picked up by Toby. Toby trying to get it on his strong side, can't. Forces it forward, picked up by Lucas. Lucas kicks it back over to Nolan. Nolan charges by a defender. Gets on the wing. Puck is just right out front, sitting there. Picked back up by Denny. Denny out on the wing. Tried to center a pass back over to Lucas. Gets intercepted. Now it's dropped back out almost, and Lucas picked it up. Wild come charging now, sent out in the neutral zone. Toby. Puck comes back into the audience. Now it's back over to the opposite side. Sent back out to Connor. Connor sends it deep. Lucas intercepts it. Pass coming right to Trent. Gets a shot off. Trent tries to center it. Back behind the net. Back over. Looking at Connor. Puck is floating right there. Oh my gosh! Lucas shot. And it goes in! So Lucas gets a shot off, bounces out. The defender tried to knock it out. He actually knocked it in the goal. So Lucas, credit on the goal. So Team Philadelphia at the 4:43 mark goes up 2-1. Puck's dropped, back out. One back by Evan. Back over to Trent. Trent circles it, sends it forward, back over to Jimmy. Jimmy can't control it. The Wild send it all the way back. Back over to Bops. Bops sends it back over to Connor. Back over to Jimmy. Jimmy knocks it forward. Tries to get around his man. Puck's floating, still in the zone. Connor looks, gets it knocked into the corner, back out, over to Jimmy. Back over, Jake coming up the slot. Jake picks it up, back over on the wing, back into the corner, centering pass, back over to Jimmy. Back out to the point to Evan. Evan gets a shot off, goes just wide. Bops out on the point, sends it deep, circled back over to Luca. Luca tried to get it to Jimmy, gets tangled. The Wild send it up, come across the blue line. Bops knocks it back down, picked up by Evan. Back over to Jake. Jake tries to trickle it out, gets it all the way out to the point. Shot on goal, Justin. Good job steering it into the corner. Luca gets to it. Drives it back around by himself. Tried to get a shot off. Centered around, back over. Ricky's there. Ricky, pressure, knocks the man down, centering pass. Back all the way up, and that should be an icing call. No, he waved it off. A lot of snow on the ice, sees the puck up a little bit. The redirect goes all the way down. Ricky, the touch was before center ice, so it'll be an icing call. Lucas, Denny, McCooch with Ricky and Jacob. 2:44 left, second period. Puck's back. Denny tried to get a shot off really quick, but knocked down. Back over to the opposite side. The Wild try to get to it, clear it forward. Back over to Lucas. Lucas centers it back over to Ricky. Ricky tried to get over to McCooch, clear it back. Now it goes all the way into the zone. Ricky on a back check. Back over to Wild, try to clear back. Swipe back into the corner. That picked back up by Lucas. Lucas tried to swing it around. Back over to McCooch, try to kill it out the zone. Shot, goes out to the point, back over to Denny. Shot goes just wild, takes a wicked bounce. Justin gloves it. Penalty coming up on Ricky, I believe. Ricky called for a hide stick at the 1:57 mark. So Team Philly will be penalty situation for at least the last minute, 57 seconds of the second period. Trent, Connor, Nolan, and Toby out on the ice. Puck's dropped, back over. Nolan tries to get to it. Push the defender into the wall. Centers back out, opposite side, just out the reach of Trent. Back over to Connor. So puck scrambled, knocked down. Nolan runs into Justin, and it just trickles out, just sitting on the opposite side. So ties this game up at 2-2. So even strength, 142 left in the second period, 2-2. Puck's back. Jimmy wins it, sends it back over to Nolan. Nolan tries to clear the zone. It's unable to do so. Now it's back over. Wild now come across the blue line. Shot off. Justin steers it into the corner. Picked up by Toby. Toby tries to beat his man around. Sends it up right to the Wild. Centering pass. Picked back up at the point. Shot goes just to the corner. Back over to Nolan. Nolan tries to clear it around a man. Still floating in the corner. Picked back up. Trent's over to help out. Sent back over to the opposite side. Connor over to put pressure on the puck. Back out to the point. Doesn't make it. Trent back over. Pushes it forward. Line change. Team Philadelphia. Vuk out on the ice. Puck centering back around to the opposite side. Kick saved by Justin. Good defensive pressure on the stick as well as a nice save by Justin. So 2-2 with 39 seconds left in the second period. Puck's out. Back over to Jake. Jake tries to clear it back. It does. Longo. Forecheck pressure. Sent back out in the neutral zone. Vuk sends it up. Now it's offside. Center ice face-off. Puck's out. 25. Center's back. Still out. Now it's back in the zone. Foster back. Swipe back over to Justin. Justin tries to kick it back out. Vuk's over. 10 seconds. 5, 2, 1. And that'll be the end of the second period. All right, so beginning of the third period, 2-2. Team Philly out on the ice is Lucas McCooch-Denny with Jacob and Ricky. .17 minutes to decide the game. Puck's drop. One back through over the blue line. Picked out to the corner, picked up by the Wild. Wild send it back over. Centering pass. Back across the crease. Skirts by Justin barely. Attempt by Makuch to get it out. Back over to Jacob. Jacob clears it. Now back over. Still in the zone. Pick back up. Jacob back over. Gets locked. Wild. Send it back to the opposite corner. Back over to Ricky. Ricky tries to clear the zone. Still floating up in the air. Back into the corner. Ricky back over from the defensive perspective. Wow. Lucas got lucky to get a stick on it. Open shot opportunity for the Wild. Put forward. Makuch one-on-one with the goaltender. Oh my gosh. Makuch hit it off the post. Wow. Golden opportunity to capitalize. Lucas cycles it back around over to Toby, and that goes out of play. Jimmy, Trent, Connor. Puck's drop. Jimmy sends it backwards over to Nolan. Nolan looks to power through, sends it back up over to Trent, outside of his reach. Wilds look to recover. They do. They get it at center ice. Nolan and Toby back. Back over. Toby tried to pick it up, sent it back over. Tip back forward to Jimmy. Jimmy comes across blue line, tried to get a shot off. Right to a defender. Goaltender. Save! Oh my gosh. Connor got a good shot off. Goaltender knocked it down. Almost pushed. Trent looking to get it. Comes back. Tries to get another shot. Picked into the zone. Back over to Connor. Connor draws it across. Looks for an opportunity. Puck is still floating. Now it's back out. Toby knocks it down. Toby tries to send it back in. Drawn back out by Trent. Trent. Jimmy tries to pick it up. Jimmy sends a deep line change for Team Philadelphia. Luca, Voop, Caden out on the ice. Centering pass goes all the way long, and they'll call it an icing. Tip before the center ice. Longo on the faceoff. Puck's down, back into the corner, sent around. Luca just over his stick. Back over to Wild, centering pass. Back over to the opposite side. A Wild, send it back to regroup. Circle it back around the opposite side. Boots over, put a little pressure on. Little dump pass back in. Cleared back up over to Voot. Voot taps it forward back over to Longo. Longo gets by a man. He's got Luca sitting in the slot. Luca comes back over. Longo, oh, gets a shot off. Two shots. Back over to Voot. Wild, get to it. Sends it back. It's a late call. Interference going to be called on Bobst at the 13:37 mark. So Team Philly is again in the penalty box. So down a man for 2 minutes. Connor and Trent out onto the ice. Ricky and Jacob on the defensive end. Puck's down, back over. Picked back up by Ricky. Ricky knocks it back out. Nice little light tap to run some time off the clock. Trent, little token pressure, circled back around, opposite side. Connor tried to charge up, come across, opposite side. Centers it back out to the point. Back out again to the point. Over to the opposite side. Kick save over to the corner. Connor tries to clear it. Still alongside the boards, back out to the point again. Back out opposite side. Knocked down by Trent. Good job by Trent. Back over opposite side. So drew the defenders out to the left, skated a guy behind the scene for a backdoor for another power play goal. So 3-2, Team Philly is down. Lucas, Denny, McCooch, Toby, Nolan back on defense. Pick back up. Denny gets it down. Cleared by Lucas. Lucas. Nice glove save. Good shot attempt. Lucas tried to send it forward, back over, Wild control. Lucas reaches for it. Wild, get it. Pick it back up. Lucas is right there. Had an opportunity. Picks it back up. Back out to the point to Nolan. Back over to Lucas. Back out to point to Toby. Back over to Lucas. And that goes out of play. .12:04 left in this game. 3-2 Wild. Back out center ice. Puck stop, back over to Toby. Tap forward, Lucas on the forecheck all the way down. Sent back over, McCooch gets it, back over. Oh, nice centering pass. Lucas got a shot off a defender's skates. Picked up back, point. Justin corrals it. .11:27 left in the game. Voop, Jake, back out on the ice, and that'll go into the protective webbing. Jake, Luka, Voop with Nolan and Toby. Puck's back out to the point. Send it around over to the opposite side. Luka back over, putting pressure on. Tried to clear the zones, unable to do so. Now it's out. Luka, backhand, goes to the opposite side. Shot around back of the net, back over to Toby. Toby gets it over to Nolan. Nolan charges up by himself. Gets a shot off. Good shot. Goaltender knocks it back down. Swings it back around the opposite side. Good job by Vuk. Toby. Nice shot by Toby. Knocked down by the goaltender. 10:27 left in the game. Connor back out on the ice. Makes your way around Evan. Evan tries to pick it back up. Good job getting back pressure. Now it's sent back up neutral ice. Justin knocks it down. Pick back up. And that'll go off the protective netting. Jimmy, Trent, Connor, puck's down. Sent in on the goaltender. Now it's back out. Picked back up by Keystone. Sent back up. Will not get out of the zone. Wild sent it deep back around. Bops go over to put pressure on. Puck is still floating out. Back out to the point. Nets off. Lucas, McCooch, Denny. Puck's back out. Wild pick it clean. Circle back into the corner. Jacob putting pressure on the puck. Shot goes into the protective webbing. Puck's dropped, back over. Sent back up over to Denny. Denny. Center's pass. Lucas there. Forward loses his skate. Picked up on the outside by Ricky. Ricky throws it back up, tried to get it outside the point. Justin knocks it back down. Picked up by Andrew. Back over to Denny. Back over to McCooch. Oh my gosh, nice save. Beautiful passing, just could not capitalize. Oh, great goaltending. Nolan, back over to Denny. Denny tries to keep it in. McCooch gets checked. Sent deep. Line change for Team Philadelphia. Sent back out, blue line, Toby gets it, sent back over to Nolan. Nolan charging forward. Gets around a man, looks to charge in. Holds it. Back over to Vuk. Vuk sent it back over to Luca. Luca centering pass back out to Vuk. Oh my gosh, just missed him. Toby, little fake pass. Dumps it in. Luca picks it up. Picks up Vuk. Still. Goaltender gloves it down. Connor, Jimmy, Caden, Evan, and Bops out on the ice. 7:37 left in this game. Puck's there, makes its way almost to the goaltender, picked up by the Wild, sent back out on the wing, tap forward, try to get out of the zone, and it does. Caden charged into the boards. Wild, centering pass. Still there. Jimmy on the faceoff. Puck's back. Jimmy looks to control. Still out. Caden's there, tries to lift the stick. Still can't. Sends it back behind the net, picked up by Bops. Bops back over to Connor. Connor taps it into the neutral zone. Hits a bunch of snow and then dies. Now it's back over. Caden picks it up, sends it back over to Bops. Bops back over, picked up by Jimmy. Now by Connor. Connor tried to backward pass back over to Jimmy, circle back around, back over to Caden. Caden loses it. Wild send it back out to the point. He gets it all the way back out. Jacob on the back check, 6:28. Picked up by Caden. Caden gets it over to Jimmy just outside of his reach. Jacob makes his way around a man. Now another one, dumps it in. Knocked down by the Wild. Tap forward, Lucas back over. Sends it deep. Wild send it to the opposite side, back over. Jacob looks to get to it. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Sorry folks, that was such a bad call. So, called that interference. Short end of the stick. So 5:55, Team Philadelphia will be down a man again. Vuk, Luca, Nolan, and Toby. Puck's down, back out to the point. Back out opposite side. Justin puts a glove on it. Puck's down, back out. Toby back behind, tries to kick it up the boards. Now it makes its way out, all the way back. Luca, little token pressure. Back all the way. Toby over to pick it up. Luke's over there, gets his stick lifted. Now it's back over to Nolan. Nolan. Now not sure what the call is. Puck's dropped, back over. Wild win it up to the point, now send it back down. Nolan's all by himself. And sends it off the protective wall. Vuk on the faceoff. Back out to the point. Justin knocks it down, almost went over his head. Toby boards off a couple guys, tries to get by him. Back into the corner. Holds it down in the corner. Centering pass, back. Nice save by Justin. Back over to Toby. Knocked back down. 28 seconds left on the penalty kill for Team Philadelphia. Caden over to put some pressure on. Sent back out in the neutral zone. Evan picks it up. Sends it back down. So holding. So Wilder got a penalty. So at the 4:06 mark, it'll be 4-on-4 for the next 12 seconds. So Lucas, Vuk, Denny, Toby. So 4-on-4. Back out to Lucas, now to Toby. Back over to Denny. Denny, back out to the point. Back out to Denny. Denny loses it off his stick. Now it's a man advantage. Back up. Kicks it back out, over to Vuk. Vuk taps it over to Toby. Toby looks to set something up. Back over to Denny. Denny tries to make a move around, gets it stripped away. .331. Lucas takes charge, comes back up. Back over to Toby. Sends it back over to Denny. Denny, opposite side, back over to Vuk. Oh, wow. Lucas got a good shot off on the backhand. Good pass by Vuk. Connor, Vuk, Lucas, Denny, Toby. Minute 7 left on the power play. Back out to the point to Denny. Denny gets it. Knocked down. Toby gets to it, 46 seconds left. Cycle back over to Lucas. Lucas gets around his man. Got an advantage, comes back. Back over. Back over to Toby, 30 seconds. Shot goes just high. Lucas knocks it back down. Back over to Connor. Connor can't control it. Takes a wicked bounce off the boards. It's not going to be enough to make it down. 16 seconds. Jimmy on the ice. Kicks it back up to McCooch. McCooch. Going to be a slash coming up on the Wild at the 2:04 mark. So Team Philly again will be on. Timeout, Team Philly. Both teams look very tired after a long weekend. All right, so Lucas, McCooch, Toby, Connor. And Denny out on the ice. Puck's down, back over, Lucas back in the corner, controls it, send it back out to the point. Toby loses it, now it comes back out to the neutral zone, they gotta hold up. Back over to Toby, back over to Lucas. Lucas sends it around all the way to the opposite side, goaltender knocks it down. Pick back up. Now it's back into the neutral zone. Toby holds it. Comes back over, Lucas gives it back over to Toby. Toby centers back, opposite side. Now it's back in the neutral zone. Team Philly might pull Justin to add a man on. Tap forward, McCooch. Back around to the opposite side. So 109 left in the game, 105 left on the power play for Team Philadelphia. So they pulled Justin. So empty net for Team Philadelphia. So 6 men out on the ice for Team Philadelphia. Back over. Back out. Denny back over to regroup. Lucas comes across the blue line, sends around back opposite side. Connor down on the forecheck. Knocked back down, picked back up. McCooch gloves it down. Centering pass. Shot by Connor. Try to get it back up, out to the point. Connor, back on the wing. 38 seconds. Oh, nice pass to Lucas. Could not. Toby's there. Back over to McCooch. Still an empty net. Lucas, Connor, Nolan, McCooch, Denny, and Toby out on the ice. Back out to McCooch. Back over. Shot back opposite side, Denny. Forces it back out center. Back out to Lucas. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So a lot of opportunities to capitalize, just couldn't. So Team Philadelphia loses the last game of the weekend, 3-2. All right, everybody. Enjoy the rest